make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. You belong to the streets, huh?
100%.
It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
This is a textbook example of really good game.
Boom, baby, we are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode number 577. Oh man, this is funny. I'm about to go to Bogota, Colombia. I'm about to go on vacation, so I'm kind of just taking it easy and kind of streaming whatever I want. And then out of nowhere, something's been brought to my attention. So I just thought I'd like objectively respond to this and just leave it be. Okay, let me explain what happened. So as you guys know, I have been expanding the reach.
You have accepted the truth.
Thanks for subscribing. I've been expanding the reach of the channel, right? And I recently hired someone from within the Masculine Empowerment Network to be my video editing guy. And he's been doing a really good job. He's already caused me to produce one 8 million view reel, one 3 million view reel, and right now we're actually trending up to hit 1 million on our third video here, and that's been less than 2 months. So we've gone, this one hasn't hit 1 million yet, but we've watched it get 250,000 views per day so far in the last 2 days in a row. So if this keeps up by tomorrow, this video will hit 1 million. So we're just putting a lot of effort behind the scenes right now to grow the channel because, we're just, as a content creator, you have to play the YouTube game, right? So my editor is a really good guy. He's very good at what he's done. We just brought on a second guy. He just finished his first month trial. He's doing really good as well. And now we're bringing on our third guy. And the response to the short form the short form content has been like really, really good. Because, if you guys have been watching me, I started this live stream show on January 21st, 2019. And then it was just live streams. And then we started doing clips for a little bit, but the clips channel didn't take off. But boom, then what happens? TikTok comes out, and then all of Tech Valley social media companies are trying to go toe-to-toe with TikTok. So they are prioritizing short form content. So we were building up the Instagram. We said, hey, you know what? We talked to our associates. One of the guys, he's managing some very, very big names. He's actually managing Jordan Peterson's YouTube channel and a couple other voices out there. So this guy is a really high level consultant. And he said, like, yeah, you should definitely be prioritizing short form content. So we've been putting it out. So my video editing guy, what he ended up doing was he found this clip where I reviewed this guy's dating profile, and his name is Review Tech USA. His name's Rich. I think he's a New Yorker based upon his accent. I have no animosity to this guy. I think he took my review in a attacking way, but the only reason I didn't even know, like, the only review tech channel I watch is that black guy Marcus Brown. I just love the way his cinematography for his tech reviews videos are just beautiful. They're like just so perfectly done. And, you know, I do like Apple products. And so anytime I watch a tech review, it's usually that guy. So this guy was brought to my attention by apparently this video went viral sometime in 2021, the one reviewing his dating profile. And this was brought to my attention from a YouTuber named The Quartering. And The Quartering, you know, he seems like a nice guy. I watched a lot of his content when he was talking about Kathleen Kennedy and how they really butchered Star Wars. And, you know, I feel like Rich might be a Star Wars fan. So, Rich, if you watch this, buddy, like, come on. I think we both can agree that the new Star Wars series were just absolute awful, except for The Mandalorian. I don't know if you share those opinions. But, you know, I just think it was really bad. And so Jeremy, I believe, did a good take on it. And so he reviewed this, and I was just like, man, this is just like objectively speaking from a guy who's been doing online dating stuff since Tinder came out like day one, and, you know, selling courses and coaching guys. There are guys in the chat who have taken my coaching and have gotten tremendous success with online dating. And if that's one of you, you guys can put a 1 in the chat right now. But, you know, I take pride in helping all these people. And so I guess this guy thinks I'm a scammer, or he says something, I don't know. He's just alluding that I'm doing dishonest business. And that's just not the case. Like, you know, I have 2 like 7-figure awards from teachable.com. And, you know, you can't run an unethical business. So I guess he just really doesn't understand how dating works. And that's really why I guess he thinks that, my analysis of his profile was bad. So I don't know. He took this pretty hardly. So this video is from 2021, right? So my editor has just been going through archived footage and clipping stuff and putting out there for the audience. So what we're going to do today is going to be 3 steps on the show. It's actually pretty well planned out. Take a look here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first I'm going to review the video in question done by our buddy here, Rich. Okay, he kind of looks like Rich Cooper, which is funny. So we're going to review the video that offended him, and then he did multiple response videos, and I'm just going to kind of add some commentary on this, and then I'm just going to review some objective data and just let the world be the judge. I know maybe some of you thought I was going to come out like guns blazing, like, yo, this guy, F this guy. I just think it's a misunderstanding. There have been a lot more, like, how can I say, character attacks from his side. Like, I didn't attack his character at all. I think, to be honest, I think the video I did to him, like, really triggered him. You know, I think it hit him hard because he made a pretty big response. Because if it didn't hit a nerve or anything, he would kind of been like, whatever, who the fuck is this guy? Like 45,000 subscribers on YouTube. Fuck this guy. That's what I would do if I had 1 million subscribers. Like, who the fuck, you know, fuck this pleb. Who is this? You know? So, I'm just shocked at all this. And like I said, on Tuesday, I'm going to Bogota. So I'm just gonna, reply to this. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna let you guys be the judge. It's pretty simple here. But the thing is, this is gonna be peak narcissism, right? Because, it's a video of me reviewing myself, reviewing a video. Like, here we are, like the MLD Inception. So let me pull the video up. So you're gonna have double MLD on your screen. Here we go. So I guess I'm gonna have to like travel to another corner. I think, you know what? Maybe I'll just, here, let me just put myself over here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. So this is the video in question that he was upset about. This is a 17-minute long video. I'm going to try playing it at 1.25, see if we could speed it up a little bit, but let's see, okay? Here we go. Trying to hurt this guy's feelings or anything, but I'm just trying to show you he has that as his average body type. This was on August 13th, 2021. Okay. This is the guy. Now, you know, I don't think I need to be on screen because I just moved again. Why am I jumping all over the place for? I'm just going to make this over here. Oops. Sorry about this, guys. Just give me 1 second. There we go. There we go. I'm not trying to hate on the guy, but like just seeing how he has his fucking profile set up, it just shows you, it's just like, oh my God, it's so cringe. Like, this is what the average guy is doing, and this is why the average guy sucks at online dating, okay? Oh, look at this. 40-year-old man, 5'10", is non-religious, looking for a relationship, okay? You never tell a woman you're looking for a relationship at all, first of all, okay? Yeah, so I do stand by that advice. Like, when you're on a dating website, if you want to show kind of like, you just don't want to show that you're overeager, because so many dudes are super overeager. So I just said, like, I don't think putting yourself as seeking a relationship is, you know, I just don't think it's the best foot to put forward. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's what I said there, and I don't know, again, that like everything I said pissed this guy off. So anyway, let's respond. Despite him taking the vaccine and going to be dying soon, Ryan Stone has a really good saying, which is, relationships are a women's job, okay? And you shouldn't be, like, vying for a relationship with a woman. You should let her do that shit with you, okay? Now, you're basically telling a bitch you're a cuck when you're leading with, like, I'm looking for a serious relationship. Even if you are, you got to keep that to yourself, okay? Take a look here.
Sane people only. 40-year-old man.
And this video that I'm responding to, I did not make this video. This was some viral video at the time that it was all put together, and yeah, and I was just reviewing the video. So like, if it comes off like disparaging or anything, all the music, everything, it's in this video that I was reviewing. I would never put this here because honestly, that does close the door on some girls as well, because there are some, dude, honestly, I've met some really, really hot girls that are like, there's no way in hell I was ever going to do that thing. I'm like, damn, you are. For me, I find that attractive.
And 5'10" is non-religious.
So the tagline, sane people only, very vaginal repellent, okay? Vaginal repellent. Your title should be something that catches their attention, like a headline, highlighting you.
Is looking for a relationship. Work, entertainment, relationship status, single, I want a relationship, seeking a woman, dating. Lifestyle, doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't. So yeah, that kind of doesn't smoke, doesn't do drugs kind of threw me off too, and you'll see here in a second. Do drugs.
So let past MLD tell you. I'm future MLD, and that's past MLD over there. We're double heading the show here. I mean, just you should never lead with "I'm looking for a relationship" on online dating, ever. Period. Okay.
I have been a medical cannabis user now for, I would say, over 6 months, and it has had many, many, many positive effects on me. I'm gonna ruin you. You're done.
This kind of joking here is really, really creepy and really gross. It shows me how sexually repressed this guy is. And this is him. You know, I think I'm just gonna pop off screen. I'm just gonna add overlay. He's talking down to this chicken. For some reason, he has a chicken statue or something on his desk, and he thinks talking dirty to it is funny. I don't know. I mean, again, the video is edited in a certain way to kind of make him look bad, but I do when I see stuff like this, I'm like, it's a little weird. I never joke around like that. And I also get a shitload of pussy. You know, I think that guys who get a lot of pussy, they're not always sitting around talking and making jokes about pussy and, I'm going to, do this, I'm going to do that. They're usually just doing it.
I'm gonna add some Tabasco too, man. When I'm eating your holes, it's gonna be spicy. They're gonna call me Richard Spicy Holes Masucci. I'm gonna eat the spicy holes, and it has had many, many, many positive effects on me. I have a small penis.
Self-deprecating, making fun of himself for his audience sake. Yeah, he's 40. He looks like he's 50 something.
Is he? If he really is 40, I mean. Yeah, actually, I showed this clip to a couple of girls in Tokyo, and also in some girls that I know in the States and also South America. But yeah, they all they couldn't guess his age correctly. They all thought he was in his 50s. And again, I'm not disparaging the guy, but I'm just saying, like, it's in your best interest to take the best care of yourself as possible to maintain your youthful looks if you want to have longevity in your dating life. If you want to be able to, because dude, there are guys that I know that are in their 40s that are dating women that are like 24, 25, like very beautiful women too. So, because I think that's a very feminine way to think of things. Like, as I get older, my value drops, because that's the typical fear that most women have. Most women internally kind of dread getting older because they know that they were most women usually, right, were hotter when they were younger. And then because time makes everybody look older. But men, I think, age a little bit more gracefully than women if both parties are taking care of themselves. And with today's modern food, modern medicine, modern medical treatments, like, you can look good and healthy for a very, very, very long time. Like, people think I'm consistently like 28. They do not think I'm 36, about to be 37. I personally think I look fantastic, and I take a lot of care in myself. I eat healthy food. I go to the gym. I try to do as much as possible. And, I will say this too. They were calling me a douchebag and everything. So I figured, hey, if you're going to call me a douchebag, I'm going to show up looking good in my silk Louis Vuitton shirt and, just really own it. Because I like the way I look. I think I look fucking cool. I think I look stylish. I think I have nice skin, nice teeth. I think I'm a very clean person. I think I have a very, nice muscular body. I'm not like Giga Chad jacked, but, I like the way I look, and I know I can, with all my combat training, I know I can like fuck up the average person. I know for some people that may not be a bragging point for them, but for me, I take pride knowing, like, hey, if shit goes down, like, I will whoop some fucking ass if I need to protect myself. Like, I'm not worried. I'm also trained with weapons, you know what I mean? Guns, knives, have my concealed weapons permit. So, like, I don't know. I just love who I am. So I don't think there's anybody who can really, criticize me. I think I'm pretty fucking great. And like Allie from Real Femme Sapiens says, she knows her place. I know my place too. Like, I know where I rank. And I'm, they always say, oh man, MLD is always such a good mood. The guy in Rule Zero. I'm out here in Asia, and like, dude, like, there's beautiful women everywhere, and they like me. So my life is awesome. I don't know, man. I'm not out here hating on other people like that. So, I'm reading what you guys are saying in the chat here. My uncle is 56, dating a 28-year-old, said Evans Claveau in Canada. And there's some people who like shame that, but it's like, dude, come on. Like, we have to be accepting of pretty much everything nowadays. Like, why can't we accept that if it's legal? Like, leave people alone. But anyways, let's go back to this video and watch him talk sexually to a chicken while claiming I have no sexual market value and that I'm a fraud, and that he clearly has it figured out more than I do.
It's really fucking small. It's real small.
Doesn't do drugs, is non-religious, has kids and doesn't want more children. Height 5'10", eyes blue, Caucasian, average body type.
Tell me lies.
make money, make muscles, learn game. Say it with me, boys. Make money, make muscles, learn game. I'm not even trying to ridicule the man.
This guy's on something.
I'm not even trying to ridicule the man, guys.
This guy's on something.
What I'm trying to tell you is this is your competition, and this is why women are typically jaded when it comes to online.
This guy over here is pretty smart, man. I got to say. I like what he's got to say. I'm going to probably stick around and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Don't forget, guys, smash the like button. We got 200 people in the house, and only like 120 likes or something right now. So smash the like button. Here we go. Let's continue.
Okay.
Tell me.
Okay. Now, I'm not fat shaming the guy at all. Okay. But you have to ask yourself, what kind of woman are you going to attract if you look like this?
Yeah, and there was something in his he had did like a counter video. We're gonna skirt over that if I even choose to do that. But he was making the argument of saying that like there are plenty of
you have accepted the truth.
There are plenty of people who look like him, right here, and get hot girls. And I was thinking to myself, yes, that is the truth. However, I guarantee you there are plenty of people who look like him who do not get any chicks at all. Okay, he is taking a small representation of the population, like literally probably less than 1%, and saying that's what it's like for all people who look like this. And that is just objectively false in so many ways. And I have some data later here that I'm going to show you guys to, like, you know, irrefutably defend my point. I just can't even believe somebody would have the audacity to make such a loosely associated, like, statement. Like, that is just so objectively wrong. Like, if you even thought about it, you'd be like, oh wait, no, that's I mean, it's kind of common sense, but nowadays people can sit around and justify anything if they, you know, circle jerk enough. But yeah, you know, ultimately, as a dating coach, as a guy who has done it, who has made, like, oh, don't make me go in the other room and get my awards. I will flaunt my awards. I'm very proud of my awards. I do say so myself. Okay. So, with this situation here, I could not say, I feel like I would be doing the largest integrity injustice if a man came to me looking like this and said, look, dude, I understand where you are, but if you want to optimize the results for your life, you're going to have to lose weight. And because you've kind of let yourself get to such a level of clinical obesity, the regression to normal weight is going to take a lot of time, a lot of dedication, will probably be one of the hardest things you've ever done in your life. But it is possible. I mean, there are people in my community who have lost so much weight. There's my Irish mate. He's in his 50s. He lost a bunch of weight. There is Harry Zikos, who recently lost 60 pounds over the course of a year. There are tons of people, Nick, the African-American guy who's a crypto dude in Puerto Rico. He lost a lot of weight. Colonel Sanders, the 16th, or I think it's 15th. I forget his username. I think it's 16. He also lost a bunch of weight. So they know, and they have seen the change from going to that type of body to a fit type of body. So I just feel like it would be disingenuous to tell a large audience like, oh yeah, like this kind of body suffices. It could suffice, but I guarantee you that those larger dudes that are getting women, I guarantee they're bringing something else to the table. It's not just their personality. Okay, I guarantee they have some sort of extra money, some kind of extra status, some kind of authority or leadership within a community or a job. There's usually something involved, 9 times out of 10 money. And I would not be surprised if that was the case with a certain somebody.
Okay? And what's going on up in the head? Okay? What's going on up inside your head if you allow yourself to get this big? It's not something good, I'll tell you that much. 5'10". He's the same height as me.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Here I am stunting my pre-summer body at the time. Thank you, Luke Skywalker. I know I had to change apartments. This is like an interim apartment I'm in. Trust me, I do not want to be living here. It's small. It's nice. It's a brand new building. It's built in 2019. But believe you me, bro, I loved living in my penthouse, and I'm gonna make it happen again. Don't worry. Don't you worry. You will see. Stay tuned, motherfucker. Hit the subscribe button. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 190 pounds of raw sex appeal, baby. Oh. Listen, you can say what you want. I know I'm not chiseled. I know I have 10% body fat, whatever. But I am looking sexy. And I got that summer tan, that pre-summer, because I go to Okinawa in the spring to get ready for Okinawa in the summer. I got to say, I really lived out my summer well this year, boys. Last year I did go to Okinawa with 4 times with 4 different chicks, and that was a good time. But this year I went 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I went all 4 times with the same chick. It was not bad. It was not bad. But I feel like I really lived out my summer. Now I'm going to be hitting the mountains of Niseko. If anybody snowboards, I'm heading up to Niseko in December, probably for my birthday. The Hilton up there is gorgeous. It's just 10 out of 10.
You have accepted the truth.
10 out of 10. Shout out to Bounty Mac for subscribing. But anyways, kind of got sidetracked there. I was looking at my beautiful body. Then I started talking about myself. Narcissism alert.
I'm 5'10" right now. And I'm disappointed in the way I look. I feel like I could look better. And I want to look better. And I have a personal trainer. Going to the gym. I just got off vacation, so I'm looking a little flabby. I did go to the gym on vacation. Okay. But, with proper diet and training, I'm going to be back on looking really good, right?
Always such a harsh critic of myself. Looked pretty good back then, I gotta say. Luke Skywalker saying you were jacked back then. Are you inferring that I'm not jacked now, sir? I'll have you know, I had to take 2 months off because of travel and my hair transplant in Turkey. So I'm back in it. I've been consistently in the saddle for about 2 weeks now. You'll see. Just stay tuned.
This is what I look like here with a proper gym pump.
Oh, baby.
Right there.
Oh.
All I really need to do is lose about... I would say I would look phenomenal after I lose 10 pounds. 5 pounds, I'm going to look real good. But that's me with the gym pump on vacation right there. 5'10", about 100 and 180 some pounds. Okay. So even if we were to put this versus this up. Okay, on the dating app. This one or this one? That guy right there or this guy? Who do you think falls more into the average body type? I think I could even put athletic for my body type and get away with it.
What do you guys think? Do you think I'm being too harsh in this game? I'm going to actually put a poll in the audience. Am I being too harsh? Really want to put this. Am I being too harsh? Yes or no? Okay, so take a look at that. I'm just gonna put the poll because I honestly believe that I was just giving an objective analysis. Because if this was like one-sided thing, I'd be like, look at how great I look. I'm perfect. This guy's shit. But I feel like I was pretty objectively analytical of myself as well. This was in Ishigaki. This was in Okinawa actually at the time. This was my pre-summer trip. This was in the ANA resort Ishigaki gym in the resort. And this was like, it was relatively empty at this time of the day.
Okay, that's with the gym pump. I think I look pretty.
EC Smooth quoting Thanos says, "Reality can be harsh at times." I'm going to play my Thanos clip.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Yep. Rich could not live with his own failure of his online dating. And where did that bring him? Back to me. It's okay, Rich. I'm going to save you. I'm going to save the day for you, pal. Love you, big guy. I got nothing against you. I will coach you for free. I will make a point out of it.
Pretty good, honestly. I don't think I look disgusting. I think I look pretty good, to be honest. I look like a man. But when you look like this, okay? And again, I'm not trying to hurt this guy's feelings or anything, but I'm just trying to show you he has that as his average body type, okay?
So yeah, and here's why I would say, because women get catfished too, right? And so why I'm saying this is because if I was Rich, and I'm going to talk about this later on today's episode, but I would just leave this section empty about the body size, and I would let the girls make the inference as they look through your photos, like, oh, okay, you know, this guy may be still on a weight loss journey, because he does mention that in his profile, and I do commend him on his weight loss because he has lost a lot of weight. And I did know that at the time of this video. I wasn't making fun of him, but the point is, I'm not making fun of the way he looks. What I'm saying is, like, showing like extremely obvious incongruencies is not good for online dating, because, you know, if you want somebody to meet you, you want to try to convey as much trust as you can, because think about how like intimidating it is for a girl to like get on an app and like chat with like a complete stranger and be like, okay, hope this guy doesn't fucking kill me. You know, like, because men, you know.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Most men are stronger than most women, and most men can whip most women's asses even without combat training, right? And so it's really frightening for a girl to meet with a guy no matter what the circumstances, unless it's like it's a public place, you know. There are certain circumstances she could feel safer. But, you know, you want to be conveying trust as much as possible. And, you know, another thing is this, sometimes the women just may not be bright enough to be like, make the association like, oh, you know, this guy is actually kind of, you know, larger than he pretends to be based upon his pictures. And they'll show up, because women have complained to me too about being catfished. Like, I showed up and this is a completely different person. So just like how we listen, guys, we have all showed up for a Tinder or Bumble date, and we're like, damn, this bitch look way better on the app. Like, let's be honest. That has happened to me plenty of times. But I am a benevolent leader, and I am a equal opportunity giver. So didn't really stop me, just let me down a little bit. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's continue. Shout out to Red Pill Thor, who is in the house. Thor, let me give you one of these, buddy. Listen, Thor is, in my opinion, what men should aspire to do with their physique.
So, you have accepted the truth.
As they, you know, get a little bit older in life. Because I think Thor is 59 years old. He's about to be 60. And he is a nice person, like decent personality, not like, not a vicious person at all. Very like a kind, sweet man. And he is in great shape physically. And he takes care of himself. And, you know, he also had a moment where he kind of got out of shape. And here he is cosplaying. I'll put up a pretty cool picture of him. That's our buddy Thor. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I like that version of Logan, of that Hugh Jackman has been doing. He's back for Deadpool 3, so that's going to be good. But, you know, Thor is 59 years old, and he looks like, you know, he looks fantastic. He's taking care of himself. This is what I advocate for all men. Like, just because you get older does not, like, just because you get older doesn't mean that you are, like, just, you know, inevitably supposed to become unattractive and let yourself go and, you know, not take care of yourself. So that's my biggest standpoint, I think, and I think I'm correct when he was saying, like, you know, well, there are guys that are big like me and they get girls and stuff, and We're going to review some of that later, but that's the, I'm kind of going in depth on everything right now because I just want to be as, what's the word I'm looking for? Precise and articulate as possible on how I feel about everything. So there's no mistake. Because again, I know Rich is going to watch this, and Rich, I don't dislike you, man. I'm really sorry that this came off as like, some kind of attack on you. But this is not the case at all, big guy. Not at all.
Tell me lies. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet.
And again, now if you're a guy, if you're a guy out there watching me, and you're doing your best, let me move my, because you can see he's kind of like squeezing into his. Are those Lululemon? He's got some like stretchy pants going on. But I mean, if you want to have a good sex life, you have to prioritize fitness and looking good, guys. Okay? And this is not an average body type. Maybe in America it is, but this certainly isn't. And if you want a dating life and you look like this, you're not going to attract women that are sexy. Okay? Now, he has lost some weight from what I know. I think he said he lost 170 pounds or something like that, and he's still...
Yeah, and then later in the video, he's like, this guy doesn't know I lost all this weight. He doesn't know I used to be 420 pounds. Like, bro, are you so lazy? I literally say in the video, I know you used to be that big and you've lost a lot of weight. So it's just like, yeah, I don't know. He clearly opened his feelings, or he's just, kind of sloppy with how he reviews stuff. But it's like, I literally say it right there. And then he says, like, he didn't even know.
Still losing more. So he was a lot fatter before. But, I just wanted to show you that this is a guy who thinks this is an average body type. Okay.
Sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Tell me lies. Oh, no, you can't disguise.
No, I'm not going to lie. These are some good facial shots of him. Right? But it's like the equivalent of when you see a woman with only facial shots. You're like, okay, we got a man in the harpoons. So he does have a handsome face at this angle. Good lips.
See, look, I think I'm giving I'm giving him big ups too. I'm like, these are your strong points in this video as well. It's not like, oh, this guy's a fucking fat slob and he looks disgusting and he's gonna be an incel forever. Like, I feel like I could give a really objective analysis. Does anybody else think so? Because I say, the poll says there's 116 people voted on the poll so far. Am I being too harsh? 94% have said no. 6% has said yes. I don't know, chat. I just feel like I'm being objective. You let me know if you think I'm being objective or not. I mean, I don't know. Here, let me rewind. I'm just not going to interrupt myself.
A woman with only facial shots. You're like, okay, we got a man in the harpoons. So he does have a handsome face at this angle. Good lips, well-trimmed beard, nice, beautiful blue eyes, good skin, not pimples or whatever. But he's got to fucking lose some weight. And a lot of it. Like, it needs to be a complete fucking life-changing thing. And not to mention, he's going to have a shitload of fucking stretched skin after this. This guy has literally ruined his life by getting this fat. He has ruined his life. Okay? This is real world, guys. And again, if you're a guy out there and you look, if you're fat like this or you're relatively fat, that's okay, man. You can lose weight. You can do it. All right? I'm a big fan. If you have to do like liposuction to get yourself a fucking head start, like I said, I did it this year just to get rid of my belly. I got no fucking regrets. I do that every year if I need to. Okay? It's not a day.
Yeah, so I think he made fun of me because I got liposuction, and I really don't even care. Listen, this is how much I don't care. I would rather be ridiculed for getting liposuction than ridiculed for being fat. And I have no ands, ifs, or buts about that statement. For me, I just wanted the fat cells out of my body because once you make them, they're there forever. I just took it from a medical standpoint. So that being said, I have no qualms about it. And he was attacking me about that too. And I was just like, all right, you should probably give it a go. I recommend it.
Day goes by that I don't fucking sit down and think. There's just never a day that I'm like, I regret what I did. Not a single day. I fucking have zero regrets. But you got to make the lifestyle change additionally to it, right? You got to make the lifestyle change. And but this guy has a long road ahead of him if he's gonna fucking actually lose this weight and change his body. Okay.
Average body type, bald. About rich.
My kids come first. No debating that.
So this video is also obviously made to like disparage the guy and like.
All right, here, let me get off the screen so you guys can read it. Chocho mate kuchai. There you go.
Make him sound creepy or whatever. I mean,
look, even me, I'm giving like disclaimers in the past.
He definitely is a creep, though, from what I've been picking up. And again, you know, a mentally healthy person. Again, I'm not disparaging that, but a mentally healthy person doesn't allow themselves to get that big, right? Something inside you's like, oh, getting a little fat. Better stop this. Okay. You know, he has lost a lot of weight. He mentions it here. He's lost 170 pounds. That's a full human. But it's a big problem that you got that big. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, it is what it is, but you got to address what's going on up here. Like, where were you?
So,
you know, when
you
you were
have
30
accepted
pounds
the
obese?
truth.
And then you're like, okay, now I'm 40. Okay, now I'm 50. Now I'm 60. Now I'm 70. Now I'm 80. Like, what was going on? Okay. About Rich. My kids come first. See, you don't want to be leading with that. That's like an aggressive statement right off the bat. No debating that. So you're coming off combative and hard-nosed. But if you're a guy like this guy, which is you have kids, which in relationship world, it's a liability. Okay? You got to be able to be more smooth about it. You got to be fucking, you know, you got to be a little bit more seductive. All right? So,
you have accepted the truth.
You know, you can't be like this combative dickhead and think that like you're gonna get a bunch of pussy like this way.
Other than my children, I love making music and any kind of art. I've also lost over 170 pounds, so I'd prefer someone living a healthy lifestyle.
How malleable people's minds are, because that should scare the fuck. It scares the hell out of me.
I think that's a Diet Dr. Pepper because the can is white.
Look, you see that?
What even is that?
It's a cricket.
And this is hilarious, dude. He's literally eating Z-bugs. Like, I can't even... what is he? He's double vaxxed, double boosted, and he's literally eating Z-bugs.
Really good, and it looks weird.
Not playing. Here it is. Look at that.
Ah, all them bad boys. Oh, yeah, he took all of them. That was like 3 bugs right in the face.
So
yeah, you shouldn't be eating that kind of frozen pizza at all. Not good. Yeah. It's just sad. Sad how misguided these people are. You know? I mean, you guys got to realize, man. Like, you can't just gamble with your health. Right? You can't just fucking do this shit and think that it's gonna be okay. It's not. It's definitely not.
So that was the video that he was upset about. That launched a multiple channel or multiple stream tirade against me. Like he started doing this 3 days ago. Like the dude has been everywhere. Like he's going nuts on his Twitter account. He's going nuts on Twitch. He's done one stream on Twitch. He's done 2 live streams on his YouTube channel for streaming. So I don't know if he is out of content or what is going on, but like this guy is clearly upset about what I had to say to the extent that he's responded so much. So I was just like, wow, like I just said, I just was not even trying to like attack this dude, but he is just, you know, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I feel bad. That's just it. I mean, I'm lost for words. I'm like legitimately lost for words. I'm like, dude, what is going on? Go review the new iPhone. Like your Tech Review USA, Review Tech USA. Go give me a review on the iPhone. Has he not done that? That's like the easiest clicks in the world. Oh yeah, real quick before we get going, I'm gonna show you some of the stuff he responded to, but I want to show you something real quick because part of the video of part of the, you know, the video output we've been putting has been these YouTube shorts, and we're kind of backtracking, and another one popped up when I was on Fresh and Fit. So I want to show you guys this real quick. It's right here. So actually it's actually right here. It's actually the number 3 video now. Says the title is Feminists Destroyed by MLD. Anyways, if you have not checked this out and left a comment, you should check it out because it's pretty funny. I'm going to play it real quick.
I see a whole bunch of empty fingers with no ring fingers. So what y'all need to keep a woman?
Listen, being married is not
So are you in a relationship?
Are you going to shut up when we finish? It is not a prize for a man to be married. It's like, hey guys, I got married. Most guys like, I got married. But a woman was like, I got married. That's why you girls fight and claw each other's eyes out to catch the bouquet at weddings to see who's going to get married next.
Just to be clear, this conversation started off of men like us, and that's what I laughed off of. I wouldn't want none of y'all to propose to me. That's why I laughed.
We don't want you either.
You don't get men like I was time.
This podcast, nobody like you.
And this is not to sound insulting, but
no man I would want would be on no podcast.
This podcast is the only reason why you and I are in the same room. Seriously.
I see a whole.
So anyways, you haven't checked that out, and because I want to show you, like, this is why, because look, this is pretty crazy. I'm actually going to refresh it live right now. That was like about 30 minutes ago. So yeah, I mean, it's almost at 800,000 views. So this thing is ripping, and then it kind of, when you go viral, it pulls all the rest of the content up with you. So I guess that's how that stuff got to Rich's attention. And as you can see, I'm raking in the big bucks. From 792,000 views, I've made 33 cents. So get on my level, okay? Just watch out for more silk Louis Vuitton shirts because they're coming, baby. I'm making the big bucks here on YouTube, all right? Go check that out. It's a funny video. Leave a comment. Holler at me. But yeah, so that was basically it. You know? That was it. And so this is what launched like a big, massively, like, I don't know. The dude has just been nonstop. Like, okay, so I'll show you. So he's made some like stuff about me that I guess he's trying to make fun of me about too. Somebody, I didn't even know what was going on. Somebody brought this to my attention. So he wrote, this is October 11th. So today's the 13th. So he wrote, October 11th, are you living that hot dude life? No, I'm a beta. Congratulations. And I guess, and this is referring to his stream, which we're going to kind of skirt through. I don't know. We'll see what you guys want to do. And then he said, they're calling me Uncle Fester, and apparently saying like I look like Uncle Fester. So this is just awful lighting. If you could see, there's like a blue tint on this. I didn't even know how to have my camera. This is when I first started off, and you know, it is what it is. I mean, you can say whatever you want to say about me, but hey, I look good now. I think that's safe to say for one of us. And then he made this thing, which I guess this is supposed to be funny. It's called Fester's Quest, and that's me. I'm supposed to be Uncle Fester, so he's like making art about me now. And then I sent this to Modern Life Dating on Instagram. So that's a funny thing. I have received nothing on my Instagram. He has probably sent it to one of those fake accounts impersonating me because he's such a fucking lazy ding dong that he fucking didn't even do his due diligence to find the real Instagram, because I have nothing from this guy at all. But this is pretty, I don't know. He I guess he thinks that this is an insult because he's made a song about me and with my voice, and I'm supposed to be offended. But this is like, I just look at this, I'm like, dude, you're not funny. This is fucking dumb. Like,
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
so I guess that is like a Nintendo version of the song, like the Addams Family, and then he put my voice over it saying congratulations, and I guess this is supposed to offend me or make me feel bad. I don't know. It's funny. And then I put out a poll, right? So let me show you something, because I was just like, okay, like, clearly let's just let the world see. So I put out a poll, and the poll is right here, okay? So the poll says, pretty simple. I asked YouTube, okay? So 1,900 people voted, right? And I just put, Review Tech USA seems to be attacking me and my credibility as a dating coach, which he's been doing for the last 3 days. For what? I don't know. Who do you trust more to get you more women? And I just put it right there. So I think a large portion of his fans are voting for him, even though I've clearly decimated him. 72% have voted me, and 28% have voted him. I like, you know, it's just, I just wanted to get like a non-biased response, because this goes out to everybody on YouTube, not just my people on my channel. So then he says, ha ha ha, I guess I got his attention. This guy's amazing, with 500 likes. And then he went up, and so then he said, I love how all these frauds are either blatant liars and I call them out, or they start with shit and cry like they are being attacked when I clap back at them. They're all the same. So I guess he's calling me a fraud here, or blatant liar, which is funny, because if you call, like, the people in my chat are like legit people from my community, you know what I mean? So I don't get it. It's funny. I don't know. It's just, yeah, he just doesn't get it. I mean, obviously, look at him. He clearly doesn't get it. Come to my dollar store, not the other way. He's a clown. I'll take the comedy material and free real estate. Okay, I don't know what that means. So you're asked him who made the video, me, blah, blah, blah. Oh, then Ryan Stone actually replied, because Ryan's in the gaming space now. If he replied from his gaming channel, he says, I really don't like seeing my gaming side of YouTube invaded by my relationship side. Throwing stones in a glass house isn't a good look, and it's not very mean. It's not very funny, more mean-spirited and frankly boring. Yeah, that's what I think too. Your first problem is using this clown for dating advice. So obviously he doesn't even know my association with Ryan, which is fine. And then here, this is really, I think this is top, this is like legit top fucking cope. I'm fat, ugly, and got laid all the time when I was a broke loser. Stop thinking it's all about the aesthetic and status, okay? I assure you this guy's using his status to get laid right now, if he is getting laid, which I don't think he's getting laid very often. And this just because you got laid so there's a couple things here. Got laid all the time. Okay, definitely not like super hot girls. Okay, I can tell you, I have consistently been with fucking beautiful women, like objectively beautiful women, like underwear models, fucking models, you know, beautiful, homely type girls. Like they're, you just can't even hold a fucking candle to my resume. Not that even she, like, it's fucking ridiculous that I even have to bring this up. And it's just saying like, I'm fat, ugly, laid. So, okay, get out. So here's basically saying, okay, so go out there. If you're fat, ugly, and you can get laid with high frequency and high quality. Is that what he's inferring? Which is hilarious. And then he says, dude looks like he's about to sell you an overpriced Nissan Maxima at a used car dealership. So he's like, I guess he's trying to, so he did something to this picture too, to like manipulate it. Cause you can see the coloring is different here. And the shape of my head is different. Cause I actually have the original photo up. And if you just take a look here, like this is the original photo. You can actually kind of see a wrinkle on the left side of my face here. You know, you can see these two wrinkles here. But he, for some reason, is like, he did something to this photo to kind of make me look bad or something. You see, because you can't really see the wrinkles here. Like that what I just showed you was the original image. So I don't know what he's doing, but he's changing the picture as well. It's kind of weird. And he's like, yeah, it's not like you're going to be banging dimes. And this is what the guy called him out here. And then he says, you'd be surprised, my friend, very surprised. Real confidence, not arrogance, goes a long way. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, go out there and be fat. That's great advice. Yeah, that's fantastic advice. And yeah, then he said something so here. Guess what? We'll be watching while I'm eating a zebra tarantula sandwich tonight. Weird. So this is the video now that I'm responding. So I should probably click on this video and watch it myself and be like, how do you think about this, MLD? What do you think about what's going on here? But anyways, that's one avenue. So that is what he was upset about, okay? So he did a couple multiple hour-long streams, and my team luckily provided me with some cliff notes. So what I'm going to do is just show a couple of things that are just like, I don't know, like I'm just going to show you something, and then you can make the decision yourself, right? So, because he's saying like looks don't matter and you can get girls no matter what. So what I did was I actually took our photos and I submitted them to a voting website where you you actually vote on someone's physical appearance, and then the audience can comment on it. So this is a picture I just found of him because I didn't see any professional pictures. So this is him, obviously. This is what he looks like after he's lost some weight. And I've just put that photo in, and then you can take a look here. So this is the data he got. He got 4.5 out of 10 for smart, trustworthy 4.9% out of 10, and then attractive 3.0. Okay, and this is 40 votes. The voters are females that are 44 years old and younger. So then you can look at the data here, and the data is broken down in a lot more of a concise manner. And so you can see here, smart, 10 people said, does he look smart? No. 16 people said, yes, he does look somewhat smart. 12 people said he does indeed look smart. And I could tell he is a smart guy. He definitely is an intelligent individual. There's no need about it. You know, guys, how I'm always talking about like the bell curve, and like literally 50% of people are like 100 IQ or left. Like they're like literally mouth breathing, window licking idiots. And this guy is not one of those people. He is definitely above 100 IQ. I would probably put his IQ like somewhere, like 115 to the 120 range, right? Maybe because he's like, kind of one of those like really brainiac people, maybe upward 130, So he's definitely not an idiot, but this is another example of how somebody can be smart and yet still not know how to objectively be really good at dating and how to be really good with getting the other sex, right? And then 2 people said, yes, he looks very smart. Trustworthy, 9 people say no. 15 say somewhat. 14 say yes. 2 say very trustworthy. And here we get to the marker of attractive. So 22 people out of the 40, these are all women again, said he is unattractive. That is no. Okay, this is third-party data. This is not me. 15 people say he is somewhat attractive. Okay. 3 people said, yes, he is attractive. So 3 women out of the 43 did say he's attractive. So for you guys at home that think like, oh man, no woman would ever want to date me, but you look better than this guy, you'd probably be surprised, right? And then nobody thinks he is very attractive. He's received 0 votes on that. Okay. There's some comments and notes here. The first one says photo seems a bit bland. Next one, would prefer a less distracting background. Photo seems a bit bland to me. They seem to be, I think they seem a bit sad in this photo. This is a nice photo of him. So you got one nice original comment. This photo seems bland to me. This photo seems bland to me. So I put subject 40 male. That's him. That's the data from a third-party source, right? So I then decided to put the same picture that he was making fun of me for in, and these are my results here. So the subject is 36-year-old male. Voters are age 44 or less, and there's females. And this is 40 votes, as you can see here. Okay. And I'm just going to review my score as well. So the SMART score came off as 8.5%. It looks like I'm in the top 20% of all pictures on this website on that. Trustworthy got 6.7%. That is about average. So I have average trustworthiness. And then attractiveness, they have given me a 9.1 out of 10, putting me in the top 10th percentile in regards to the audience voting here. Okay, and then keep in mind, there's no way I can influence these votes or by bots or whatever. Dude, I would rather put the energy into being attractive than to figure out being bots and how to scam this. But I'm just trying to be as like objective as possible, you know? Like I'm really just trying to convey this, that I'm not trying to attack this guy and hurt his feelings at all. Okay. And then so the photo I'll just show you. And say what you want to say. Yes, I did rent the Ferrari. I was on a business trip to Miami. So I was there and I said, fuck it, I want to rent the Ferrari. And I rented it. And because it was a business trip and I did use the car for business and I did take a photo shoot with the car, I was actually able to write it off as a expense for my taxes. And that'll be for the upcoming year. I'll be filing those taxes in the spring. Right. So that's the reason why I did it. And, I was there with Paul Apex Mindset and that fucking Ferrari was awesome. I drove that thing so fast. That thing was fucking lit, man. I have no regrets. You can make fun of me for all you want, but driving that Ferrari was lit. Okay. That was a damn good time. But yeah. And then the suit is also custom made. I don't know. The suit is fucking, I think the suit is very nice. That is a lovely Tom Ford tie I have right there. That is the Daytona Rolex that I'm wearing. With the green face. This is also a silk Tom Ford handkerchief that it was using as a pocket square, kind of a little undone there, but it's okay. I mean, like I said, I can't be like a super perfectionist. I think, dude, this is not a bad photo at all. I think this is a good photo for me and good for online dating. Teeth are looking crispy as usual and have the earrings in. And the only thing, if you want to be real critical, is like I could have unbuttoned this one. I just wasn't paying attention because we were like kind of rushing because it was so bright and sunny outside. We knew it was just a ticking time bomb until I was covered in sweat. So I just put everything on quickly. I also changed outfits. But anyways, that is what I was wearing at the time. Okay. So the data we're going to go break down. So only one person said that, no, he does not look smart. 7 people said, yes, he looks somewhat smart. 26 people said, yes, he absolutely does look smart. And then 6 people said, yes, he looks very smart. Okay. Trustworthy, 2 people said no. 17 people said somewhat. 17 people said yes. And 4 people said yes, he looks very trustworthy. And I'm a very trustworthy individual. Okay. Attractive. 1 person said, no, this man is not attractive. So there's one woman out there who thinks I'm not an unattractive man. And hey, I'm just not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and neither are you. 11 votes said, I am somewhat attractive. 19 votes says, yes, I am attractive. And then 9 votes said, yes, he is very attractive. Okay. So that's the data side of it. Let's go to the notes. Notes say, great smile, great smile. I think they seem a bit arrogant in this photo. Great photo, great smile, great photo, great photo, great smile, great smile, great smile, great smile, great smile, great photo, great smile. So there's that. Okay. So say what you want to say, but that's just an objective third-party analysis of both of us. And yeah, so that was that. And then, yeah, going back again, if I were to show you don't forget that there was this poll here also on YouTube with another third-party source, okay? And it looks like some of you guys voted because it just crossed over. So here, Review Tech USA, I wrote this up, and 2,000 votes. And again, 71% believe that I have more credibility as a dating coach, and 29% believe Rich has one. And a lot of his fans were like, they're in the comments here. If you just click on comments, there's 158 comments. Click on this, hit a like on a couple of comments to support whoever's point of view you believe in. And he has some fans in there that blatantly saying, I like Rich, therefore I'm voting for him, which really is, very subjective. And I call it out in the comments as well. So somebody in the chat said, you need to be splayed out on the hood like Tawny Kitane. That is funny. Okay. So I'm going to end the poll. The poll is 204 votes 36 minutes ago. Am I being too harsh? 93% saying no, I am not being too harsh. And then 7% say, yes, I am being too harsh. Sorry, I'm reading something. Simon Thompson says he looks like Richard Cooper's love child. Oh, he's Richard Cooper from a multiverse, another multiverse. Yeah. Fastback GT says you need to be splayed out on that hood like Tawny Kitane. I gotta read that again. Oh, that is so funny, dude. That is so funny. So he did a couple of response videos on me as well, which is just pretty funny. I don't know. Let me ask you guys something. From giving a third-party analysis standpoint, and just me objectively breaking down his obvious appearance and stuff, is this helping you understand the dating marketplace better? Is this helping you? Is this valuable information to you? Because that's the number one thing I'm trying to convey with this. It's not to stir up drama. It's not to, get anybody upset or upset Rich or whatever. It's just to I just want to make sure you guys are learning from this. I want to make sure that this is something that is beneficial to the audience. So just let me. Has done says yes, and the RP Ganondorf says yes. Yeah, people are saying some mean stuff in the chat that I'm not going to read. So, yeah, okay. And it looks like a super chat's coming. Casual Germ, $20 super chat, paying tuition. I finally went to get my braces on my teeth last week. I have 2 years remaining before they are taken off. Cheers to improving our smiles in the world. Absolutely. Yes, smiles are really
Shut
sad.
up and take my money.
So this mofo MLD is playing in Champions League, bro. That's funny. Valuable 1,000%. Yes, always learning, says Ryan C. I feel more self-conscious. Yes, that's not that's not the goal. It's not to make you guys feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Wee Waffle says your SMV is 4 out of 10 in the Troy and Huska's Normie episodes. You missed it. I really don't care what a 21-year-old little virgin who has never gotten girls.
The truth.
I don't care what he thinks my SMV is. I'm not lying about the chicks I've been with. My life is great. So I don't really understand what he's trying to say. He's calling me 4 out of 10. I don't care if I'm a 1 out of 10. Dude. I'm getting, objectively, first of all, we just saw what it looked like. Second of all, bro, I am doing fine in that area. You know what I mean? So, I appreciate the comment there, Roxy. Anyways, so let me take a look at some of my notes here. So, okay. It's funny. It's just funny. I'm trying to skip through as much as is possible. The first response he did was Twitch. And yeah, okay. So it starts at 12:02 apparently. So I'll just play it a little bit before. All right, so this is his Twitch stream talking about me. So this is actually him responding. So here we go. Let's listen.
Watch the game, dude.
Trust me, I'm not that bored.
No, he's entertaining. He's like, get popcorn. It's like a Netflix night. You may get laid after watching him because it's so bizarre.
Actually, what a segue. The guy we're looking into tonight,
Shut up and take
watching
my
him
money.
might get you laid.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently, this man is going to give me... We watch this on YouTube, but for the Twitch followers, thank you, Tech Man. I guess it would be considered prostitution if you I don't know. I guess that's what their thing is.
Shout out to Glenn Lawrence, $4.99 super chat. Having haters are a good thing. After I destroyed KRW and playing with Fire and Debates, the haters came out of the woodworks. Haters make you famous. Well, I'm definitely not trying to be famous. All I'm trying to do is put out value, and that's it.
Tech Man, I don't know. Like, they say it's considered stripping, but if my I can't think about it. It makes my head hurt because it makes 0 sense to me. It makes 0 sense to me whatsoever. But welcome to platforms in 2022. Hey, speaking of nipples.
Hey, can you... Are we allowed to see that?
Yes, we're allowed to see that because my shirt's already off.
All right. You zoom in?
Okay, I can zoom in on the nips. The shirt's already off, so we can look at it.
I'm not trying to hurt this guy's feelings or anything, but I'm just trying to show you.
All right.
You didn't hurt my feelings. Don't worry about it.
He has that as his average body type.
I love it.
So if his feelings are not hurt, then why has he just like been on this tirade and like 3-day rampage about me?
Wait, is that how he started
on
his show?
August 13th?
Yeah, I'm not trying to fat shame you. I'm just trying to fat shame you. Thoroughly Tickled TV. Subscribe with Amazon Prime.
Wait a minute. Is that your actual profile he's got up?
Yes, he got my fucking dating pro that he got from a troll channel too. It's like this guy is like a gem all around.
I like how it says sane people only. You wrote that?
Yeah, I wrote sane people only. And watch what else he picks apart, even though this is how the profile makes you set it up. Like here's a guy giving you dating advice who doesn't know how a profile is set up on a dating app.
Oh,
you had a super chat, Abby? Where did you have a super chat? I didn't see it, dude.
Highlighted message? What does that mean?
Rich, I was a mod on... Oh, yeah, Drunken Weasley. You could be a mod here, of course. Oh. Of course.
Camera's on.
Camera's on. Yes. No, so, yeah, I wasn't pulling the nipples out here so we could watch it.
2021. Okay. This is the guy.
The guy who's dressed like... I love the gold chain and the low-cut shirt like he's in Miami Vice, too.
He looks like a...
This is idiot. No, I'm from Miami.
Looks like a stripper who got ran over by a NASCAR.
Shut up and take my money.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes.
I'm not trying to hate on the guy, but
shout out to Luke Skywalker, CHF5. Whatever happened to the Junior Tate with 2 girlfriends? Oh, Cuckstein, he's off, just making a fool of himself.
But like just seeing how he...
I'm not trying to hate on the guy, but I'm going to a troll channel to use this as it's unreal, man. And then I wouldn't have even shown this guy again if he wasn't trying to do serious grifting off of this. Like, he makes the quartering seem like a saint. Wait until you see after this is done.
In my basement.
Here was my super chat. Okay, Abby. My apologies, bro.
He has his fucking profile set up. It just shows you. It's just like, oh my god, it's so cringe. Like, this is what the average guy is doing.
No. The average guy on one of these things, breast rich, lots of breasts. Thank you. Oh yeah, we're doing this now, baby.
I hate this kind of streamer that always has to fucking send some kind of hey, we need to do some kind of sound effect or hit your dopamine receptors as consistently as possible. Every 5 seconds is interruption. I just, that kind of shit I just can't watch. It's too low IQ for me.
No, the average guy on here would be flexing in front of a mirror with his shirt off.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. That's where you don't know what you're talking about. Because this is your dating profile.
We're at 774 subscribers. Yeah. Let's see if we could actually get me to shave my beard off and sit on a cake. Talking to actually, I'll agree with this guy at that point. Then I'll definitely not be getting laid. Like, people be running away from me with my beard shaved off.
And this is why the average guy sucks at online dating. Okay. Look at this.
Should I disappoint this guy and tell him I have absolutely no problem whatsoever getting laid?
Yes.
He's probably going to be heartbroken about it. He may not get people to sign up for his. I don't even want to. I want us to keep it a surprise. Some of you know from watching on YouTube. Wait till you see what this guy charges.
By the way,
oh my god, capitalism. Oh my god, bro, I get results. I'll get your fucking obese ass into shape, big guy.
This is a man looking at a man's profile.
Yes.
Let's continue.
This is a man looking at a man's profile. Yeah, exactly. Just like you were Googling over my photos nonstop. Got it. It's funny, dude. This guy, like, I'm telling you, the only reason this guy gets any booty is because, and I would love to see the girl. I guarantee you she is not skinny. I guarantee you. And I guarantee you she's not in her 20s. Guarantee that. I'm willing to put money on that. And if she is, there is absolutely money involved. I'd be willing to put money on that as well.
40-year-old man, 5'10", is non-religious, looking for a relationship. Okay. You never tell a woman you're looking for a relationship at all. First.
Oh my
God.
love it.
You're such an. He already failed to begin with. This is why you should never give this guy your money. Thank you for gifting a membership. That's why the profile's set up. It asks you, do you want a relationship? Do you want a one-night stand?
I love
do you want a dildo shoved up? What do you want? And that's how it puts it on there. That's the template. You failed Miami Vice numbnuts. Like, it's not like I was like, ladies, please, I'm lonely. That's how it tells you to set it up. It's the only way you can set it up, for Christ's sake. Okay, I'm done.
You can leave it blank. Relax.
What is Obby? Just FYI, get Twitch ad block. Oh.
And honestly, it's funny as hell because, like, he's showing he's such a boomer because he's using Plenty of Fish, which is, like, one of the worst websites you can be using, period. And if you're getting so much booty, why you got an online dating profile there, buddy? If you're claiming that oh, this guy doesn't know I get laid, why have a dating profile up?
Oh, dude, you can't say that here, Obby. You can't. I literally think that's against TOS. No, Obby. That's against TOS, dude. Can I delete the comment? I don't want to ban you.
Breasts.
So,
the quartering here. I like this Miami Vice City guy. He makes total sense. Also, I just came into my basement.
Yeah, dude, you can't have that there, bro. That's like against TOS.
Okay.
Did you get it? You delete it?
Yes, someone deleted it.
Despite him taking the vaccine and going to be dying soon, Ryan Stone has a really good saying, which is...
What? He's also anti-vax?
Oh, man. No wonder why he likes that troll. Oh, no. I didn't catch that part last time. All right.
Oh, God, that's hilarious. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Keep doing it. Keep getting boosted. You let me keep getting boosted, buddy. Just keep on doing it. You're definitely not in the category for risk at all.
This guy's dead. Of course he is. Of course he is. And of course
relationships are a women's job. Okay. And
what?
This is now you're seeing, Jay. I'm sure you've.
That's what Ryan Stone says. I believe that. Like, women are the one that's supposed to like chase after you and try to lock you down in a relationship. You never want to be in a position where you're like, hey, baby, I love you. I want you to be my girlfriend. Right? It's not a good move. It's not a good move because from like, a standpoint of just present yourself with the best options moving forward, you like, that's some simp shit. That's simp as fuck. Right? Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button.
Thought before. This is Timothy. What's up, Timmy? Oh, yeah, I do it. I know you, bro. You could become a mod, too. Rich, why do you have so many mods? Because we have to stop Obby from telling people TOS violating things. You're fine, Obby, but God damn it.
You shouldn't be, like, vying for a relationship with a woman. You should let her do that shit with you, okay?
Oh God.
I can't take it. I can't take the fucking stupidity. It's literally the template of the app.
Can I tell you something? Any
No, you
guy
cannot, ever.
Let me tell you something. Any guy who has this mentality, he gets a certain type of woman.
Yeah, hot and obedient.
That, like, he thinks that this is gonna work for all the women out there. He's lost. It's insanity. Also, look at his stupid sign. Don't quit. Don't quit. Do it. And then underneath, hot dude cam. Hot dude.
I need a hot dude cam, man. I'll just have a camera dedicated to looking at my ass. That's what it'll do. That's my hot dude cam.
I don't know if I can watch this. I might have to go watch the rest of my gay films.
You have to go watch breasts.
This Vice City Miami guy is an anti-vax, anti-mask, flat earther, straight Christian man. He probably looks at Andrew Tate as a role model. He is probably friends with the Quartering and Quantum TV.
Dude, he has a video.
I do text message with Andrew Tate. We used to be on live streams together. And Andrew Tate's, he's a buddy of mine. He's a good guy. Andrew Tate is a solid individual. I think he got deplatformed completely unfairly, and I have no qualms saying about that. If you think he got fairly deplatformed, I know a lot about you if you think that.
We'll see. It won't happen tonight because we'll be here till 4 a.m. and we're going till about midnight. He has like a 3-hour. I guarantee you, he watched the Piers Morgan interview because he has a video up. It's 3 hours. He probably defended the fuck out of Andrew Tate the entire.
Oh, that's pretty smart. Good for you.
Entire time.
But I defended him because he's a friend of mine, and because honestly, from an objective standpoint, Tate talked about it as well. Like, it was a total hatchet job. Like, they edited a bunch of the stuff out that Tate said, and they tried to make him look as bad as possible.
I could be wrong, but chances are I'm not.
Now,
screenshot of what?
Oh no!
You're basically telling me you're a cuck when you're meeting with him. I'm looking for a serious relationship.
Hey, Rich,
Even
it's
if you
meth
are, you
head
gotta
Fred.
keep
I
that to
stole
yourself.
Cody's trailer, and I want to sell it to you for more meth.
Oh, I'm gonna skip ahead because this is these rants, these fucking Twitch streams take like forever to watch.
Repellent, okay?
Why? Why is that vaginal repellent? As a man who has gotten vagina off of many of these sites using similar, like, why? Do you know how many fucking whack jobs you beat on these sites? Why is that vaginal repellent?
I don't know. He's assuming
vaginal
like
repellent.
this. Yeah, this guy's going after those types of women that are insane.
So you put sane people only, and what I'm just trying to say is this: it would be more beneficial for you to write something positive about yourself in that area instead of sane people only. That's a very cynical thing to come off and write in your dating profile, and it is vaginal repellent. And I guarantee, dude, I'm not nearly as popular as this guy on YouTube, and I guarantee you I have been with way more chicks. He's older than me too. I guarantee I've been with way more chicks and way harder chicks off of online dating than this guy. I would bet my entire net worth without a shadow of a doubt. I would love to see a portfolio of his slags. You guys in my private community, you see what's going on. You see exactly what's going on. This guy, I mean, do we really, like I said, all we have to go on is his word. Like, oh yeah, let me tell you, dude, I am banging some hot babes. Let me tell you, bro, I am cleaning up, brother man. I am getting some hot babes. Right. Okay, I believe you. But my Tommy gun don't. Colonel Sanders the 16th, 1999 super chat. He says, I despise belugas like this who glorify being out of shape. He's way too old for Twitch, too. I mean, I think he's just making a living.
Shut up and take my money.
I think he's just doing his own thing. Yeah, the demographic is younger for Twitch, right? It is what it is. But
so,
I don't.
You have accepted the truth.
I don't knock the guy for his hustle. 1 million subscribers on your main channel. That's a very big accomplishment. So he's just doing what he has to do. So that's what kind of makes me feel like he's like just kind of being a content mill right now, and he's just like doing this just to put content out. So he just decided like he would attack my credibility just to make some content. I don't know. I mean, look at him. It's a pretty lazy strategy. Are you surprised that somebody like this is? I mean, how many times like, oh, I didn't pay attention to that. Oh, I didn't get that. Oh, I made a mistake there. When it's like clearly evident on the screen, I say the very thing that he misses.
Yeah, he goes after the women that like they'll make you buy a drink at the bar and then never talk to you again.
Yeah.
or they'll date you for like 2 months and you spend
make you buy a drink at the bar and never talk to you again. That's not a reality in my life because I'm smart enough to know I'm not just gonna walk into a bar and start buying a random stranger girl a drink in 2021 or 2022. That is a fucking simp move, and you got left holding nothing, and you're the one salty about that because that shit's happened to you. That shit's not happened to me, my man.
$10,000 on them, and then you're crying, wondering why they left you. Like all of these guys
spending $10,000 on them and then saying why they left you, bro. I have not spent $10,000 on any oho. Okay, maybe over the course of me dating Miss MLD, the 4 years that we dated, did I spend $10,000 on her? Probably. We flew business class one time when she was coming with me to America to meet my family for Christmas. So there's that. But it's not like, and she didn't leave me in the dust and like leave me brokenhearted and shit at all. You know, she's still in my life to this day. Yeah, so that guy, you know, he's speaking from experience. You don't just make these things up. People are usually speaking from experience. So it looks like he was the one that had, you know, ATM status in some chick's life.
Guys are they're all single and angry because they're going after these fucking deep as a puddle of piss women.
I'm not sad or angry. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he's a little projecting there. So let's skip ahead to 2020. I'm just going to skip through to the notes that I have. I'm going to save 10 seconds at a time. But
example, instead of chewing on whatever the fuck you're chewing on and saying one word every 10 minutes, what is a better headline? Please. Come on. You're charging people $500 for not even a full hour of coaching. Give a fucking headline then.
Okay. So perfect, right? And actually, so what I did as well, I'm going to show you something. I was trying to figure out how to integrate it into the stream strategically. But yeah, okay. So here is his dating profile, right? So it says sane people only. So actually, that's what I was going to do for you, Rich, is actually I'm going to review and rebuild your dating profile live on this stream for you so you can actually have better results and not be so angry and sexually frustrated on screen. So instead of sane people only, right? So there's a couple things, right? First of all, this username is absolutely awful. NYWAPP81. Really, really, really just terrible, okay? You're like, oh, hey, baby, what's up? I'm NYWAPP81. No. Okay? So here's a couple of his information, right? And then I'm going to show you guys exactly at home as well how to go about doing this kind of stuff, okay? And when you're a man, you want to focus on your strong points in dating, right? And so we're going to focus on his strong points. He does have from certain angles, he does have a handsome face, right? So that's okay. And then he does have really nice piercing blue eyes, okay? He does have good lips. And then when the beard is properly edged up and shaved, he does look well from angles. Like, I think he can present himself and still get better options. That's my thing. As I just said, this dating profile could be way better, and I'm not wrong when I say that. So I'm going to read his stuff here. So about Rich, my kids come first, no debating that. So again, the whole profile comes off like combative and comes off like cynical, and those are just people don't want to be around cynical people, right? That's just not what they want to do. So what I would do is I would reframe this first thing. So this is how I came up with him getting a better username as well as a better profile. So if you're at home and you're going to write out things about yourself. So let's read his cynical response first. My kids come first. No debating that. Other than my children, I love making music and any kind of art. I've also lost over 170 pounds, so I prefer someone living a healthy lifestyle. A senser of humor is also a huge plus. I think he meant right sense of humor. I don't know. Sensor of humor? That doesn't make sense to me. A sense of humor is also a huge plus. I'm also noticing a lot of women my age are looking for a dude who is single, child-free, with no baggage. If you're in your 30s and 40s and that's what you look for, get a blow-up doll. That's your best bet. So this is just a very cynical and negative dating profile. Like this comes off. If somebody's gonna read this, like, this is not a happy person. This is like somebody's fucking kind of miserable. And women are not. You're gonna attract broken women like that. Okay. But let's take away what he has. So he's a father. He is making music and any kind of art.
So you have accepted the truth.
He is an entrepreneur, and he has lost 170 pounds, which is awesome. I'll give him a Final Fantasy VII victory for that. That's a solid W. That's like a whole human. But here, this is where the jadedness of online dating is, and you have to understand when you're doing online dating, like if you find a good girl, you're lucky because the majority of them are fucking batshit crazy. Because I think online dating just attracts kind of a lower caliber of people. Not all of them, but a large percentage of men and women. Okay, and I'm sure there's men and women who both would agree with me. This is just way too negative. So going back to that, right? We would look at his dating profile. So NYWAPP81, okay? What I would put there is something like, something unique to him. So again, he says he likes art, he likes music. He does kind of seem to come off to have like a more of an emotional side in his more of the artistic side. So it could be like, I don't know, just something off the top of my head, like entrepreneur, artistic soul, right? Or artistic dad soul. No, that's pretty bad. But I think like something like entrepreneur, musical soul, art. Let me think of another one. Art and music, soul. He's an entrepreneur, He's an insightful, something like that, like insightful artistic soul, something like that. Way better than I am user NYWAPP81, right? So let's just say insightful artistic soul, right? Or insightful musical soul, whichever one. Artistic music falls into the branch of that. I think I like insightful artistic soul better. And then a better headline is, can you like, enjoying a healthy and peaceful life, right? Because he's clearly put his health at a priority. And that is what I would put, sane people, like I said, this whole thing just comes off as very jaded and cynical, okay? So about rewriting this, I would say something else like this, okay? At this point in my life, I am prioritizing health, peace, and entrepreneurship. If he does need to mention, I think if the app doesn't have a setting that says I have kids, does it have a setting that says here's another part of it saying, okay, doesn't drink, is non-religious, does not want children, has kids. Yeah, so I think you should leave the has kids there. You really don't need to bring in the details of your children into dating this early in the dating, right? So just put that on your profile and she should read over it, okay? And then later in the paragraph after he wrote that first part, he would say like, family and health is a very top priority for me right now. I'm on a fitness and health journey and taking care of my children. I want to live long and healthy and take care, let me see. I want to live long and healthy, so taking care of my children, so I could take care of children as long as possible, or something, like age gracefully with my children along this life, right? Just speak to your children, your priorities in a positive way, and this will convey to the woman, okay, this guy has self-respect because he's actually taking care of his children. He's not a deadbeat dad. He's taking care of his health, and in the bio right here, I would mention something like, and I'm looking for someone who is on the same wavelength as me. Not like saying, I want exactly you to be, the mother of my children or something aggressive like that. You don't want to be doing that. The overall thing I'm trying to explain here is just like explaining this stuff with a light and positive, optimistic tone rather than this kind of cynical, jaded perspective. And obviously he wrote this. This is what I'm saying. Like, you can this is a reflection of kind of what's going on in his head. Right. And then he said, if you're looking for a dude who's single, child free with no baggage, like that's showing me that he's a little jaded. about that because I'm 30. I'm going to be 37. I'm single. I'm child free. I have no baggage. Like there are dudes like me out there, you know. And he says if you're in your 30s and 40s and that's what you're looking for, get a blow up doll. That's your best bet. Really, really, really. Like this, a woman reads this and like, yo, this guy's like burned, and he's like a cynical, angry old man. And then you know you have to, you know, they look at your picture and see that you're big, and it's like on top of that, like, it's just not a recipe for success at all. Okay. Soldier for Christ said, artistically vaxxed dad. That's a good one too. Artistically vaxxed dad. Now, I think it's in your best, honestly, whatever your stance is on that, I think it is in your best interest just not to be leading with your vaccination status. If somebody's going to, like, you know, base their love upon your vaccination status, personally, I don't want that kind of love in my life. You know, that's not the kind of love I want. So, anyways, let's go. Let's go back to the video of him criticizing me, criticizing him. Here we go.
Why would he though?
Like allure people to want to spend money on you.
Give
him a zinger. Shrapnel cannon. Sounds like something that comes out of your ass. Gifted a tier 1 sub to Pat Epic. Thank you.
Hand jobs all around.
Marijuana. So I'm a cuck and a drug addict. What I miss also, Jay, fart into the mic. Flashback Turtle wants you to fart into the mic.
Well, the problem is I pooped before I came on here, so we're going to have to wait a little.
Eternal Beatbox, thank you for subscribing. Tower Dragon, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it.
I love it.
I think someone else. Thank you, guys.
So,
okay, let's
see what. Come on.
What does he do? Where does he go with this?
I don't know. What the fuck is he even doing?
You should never lead with "I'm looking for a relationship" on online dating.
He's still okay.
Let's hear why. Let's hear why.
Ever. Period.
Okay, why? Why?
Template of the app. You fucking idiot.
Oh, God.
Template. It's
Yeah,
you
but-
have to.
Let's see if he has an answer.
Medical cannabis. Like if I said I wanted a boyfriend-free girl, that'd be a little fucking different. Electo Blaze, thank you for following me. User now for, I would say, over 6 months, and it has had many, many, many positive effects on me. I'm gonna ruin. Why is he chewing like a horse? Do you notice how he's chewing?
Yeah, of course.
You're done.
This kind of joking here is really, really creepy and really gross. It shows me how
Yeah, that's the point.
Why? What is?
Wait! What did he just say? It shows how sexually repressed you are?
Yes.
No.
Yes, he said that because of this. Because of this, because I'm talking to a bird, I'm sexually repressed. I got to hear that again. Actually, we're gonna go back 10 seconds.
Okay.
It's incredible.
I gotta hear
this. Many positive effects on me. I'm gonna ruin you. You're done.
This kind of joking here is really, really creepy and really gross. It shows me how sexually repressed this guy is.
That's gotta be the funniest thing I've ever seen someone say about our bird jokes.
Oh my God! Yeah. So that's so okay. Let's see now if he had. But see, his audience probably has like the average IQ of like 65, so he doesn't have to explain it. He just has to say, "Oh, look, this guy."
Yeah, that's right. My audience has an IQ of 65, but your audience that watches you make a fool of yourself for a living on, yeah, they're sure to higher IQ.
He's definitely not getting laid. Why? Why am I not getting laid? How do you know?
Because of the bird.
How do you know? I'm not going to go into my personal life to justify it to you, but how do you know? What do you know about me, dude? Besides a troll video that you're watching. I'm going to add some Tabasco, too, man. When I'm eating your holes, it's going to be spicy. They're going to call me Richard Spicy Holes Masucci. I'm going to eat the spicy holes. And it has had many, many, many positive effects on me. Oh, so that's it, man. I'm a loser. So that you see what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're saying that, oh, look what he's doing. This is what the marijuana is. It's ruining his life.
Yep, your life is terrible now. Terrible.
It must suck to be a very, very conservative person. Like,
this guy clearly doesn't know me, but no, what I'm pointing out is like you're saying you don't do drugs, and then you're using medical marijuana, and you're also writing that you don't smoke, but that's a drug. And then the average person, when they are browsing through online dating and they see you like, oh, I don't do drugs, but I do smoke medical marijuana, like there are some people that they're gonna be like, oh no, this guy uses drugs. I don't understand how he clearly missed that, but at the same time I do.
How do you don't enjoy life? You're just sorry. Anyway, don't want to.
Well, listen, I would never talk about your personal life online. All I'll say is this: you have a pretty good life. There's nothing like like this guy's making it sound like you're this fucking loser on the internet that talks to birds. Meanwhile, in reality, complete opposite. What does he know? Nothing.
He knows absolutely nothing, but he'll use it to grift. Though, let's continue. Wait, I have a small penis. Well, that is true. Well, that's one thing that's accurate.
Sorry, guys.
Again, self-deprecation, talking about, you have a small penis in a comical way. Like, bro, he just doesn't get it. Like, there are certain women who will look at that behavior and be like, yeah, that's like unattractive as hell.
That's true.
Yeah, I do the marijuana.
Breasts.
Yes.
Happy Canadian Thanksgiving, Rich. Also, let's see some more evidence of your chicken-related repression.
Yeah, let's see that.
Of course, yeah. Let me give you...
What do we got? Oh, God, here we go.
You have a giant hole. This
Anus
is...
and 3 breaths. Plus, I could see this guy doesn't like marijuana but does cock.
5'8".
Allegedly.
Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus.
I think that was like 12, but that's okay. And plus, I always love hearing Chris Hansen and Jordan Peterson say breasts.
Breasts.
Also,
can I get a bubbles? Can I get a bubbles?
Oh, you get bubbles up your ass too.
You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that?
Thank you.
Also, we are at 781 subscribers. If we reach 1,000, I am going to shave my beard live on stream and sit on a cake.
Yep.
And my fucking editor has that idea, but I will do this for 1,000 subs. I'll do that suffering.
Again, yeah. Calling my audience IQ 65, but they want to see you shave your face and sit on a cake. Got it.
Let's continue.
Deprecating, making fun of himself.
It's not self-deprecating.
Oh
all these macho guys are all the fucking same. It's called just like being able to joke about yourself. It doesn't mean that I lack confidence. It doesn't mean any of that.
Can I say something? It literally is the opposite of that. The confidence you have to do what we do with you online is unbelievable. You don't see any other news show coming out talking about birds and holes and all this nonsense just to be funny. It has nothing to do with your personality. It has to do with the fact that we know it's insane and we want to laugh. The end. That's it. This guy's absolutely batshit fucking full of it.
Well, no.
Hand jobs all around.
There you got your hand jobs all around, Bagel Josh. What it's really about is all these guys are really insecure and they think
I love it.
Masculine, like they have to have this stupid fucking face, like they must go to bed exhausted every day from pretending to have to be I'm tough, and you're like, give me a fucking break.
Yeah,
it's so exhausting to be so fucking fake.
Yeah, I'm fake and insecure. You got me figured out.
If you can't laugh at yourself, right?
Yeah, if you can't laugh at yourself, breasts are going to be in your face.
That was good.
I'm just going to say it. You have more manliness than one of your ass hairs in this thigh clearance section. Andrew Tate is in his entire body. Well, dude, a lot of these guys grew up like either had bad parenting or maybe they had mommy issues or daddy issues or whatever. There's always a pattern. And it's like they look to idiots like this as a fucking role model because they don't know what a man should be and they think it should be this stereotypical fake bullshit. And these guys take advantage of it.
This guy's like the dollar store version of Andrew Tate.
Literally. Like I am sure that when we watched that live stream, he was like, you know what, man, I'm defending Andrew Tate. I would gargle his nuts right now because that's how much of a chat I am.
So again, he's saying that like I'm a bad influence for masculinity when the number one thing that I say is what? Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. Right? That's what I say. Make money, take care of yourself financially. Make muscles, take care of yourself physically. Don't become fat, don't become obese, don't become overweight. Learn game so you don't end up going through divorce. You don't end up fucking choosing a bad chick. And hold frame, knowing how to lead and guide your woman in a relationship. Because women want to be with guys who lead them. 9 times out of 10, that's what they want. Okay? But he doesn't get it.
Allegedly, that's what he would do. Allegedly.
For his audience sake. Yeah, he's
that was funny. Want more children.
What is he doing?
I know the troll that this is from. I know exactly. So, I mean, hey, he's entitled to watch it. and have an opinion, but I'm entitled to have an opinion on him and roast the shit out of him. That's fine.
10. Eyes blue.
Oh,
Caucasian.
this is gonna get good.
Body type.
Oh, I know. Here we go.
Tell me, lie.
Here we go.
Yep.
See, I'm not stripping. My shirt's already off. according to Twitch, that's fine. I don't get it. I don't understand. I love it. Subscribe with Prime. Thank you, Punished Misty. I don't get it. But
make money, make muscles, learn game.
What? Oh my god! Like video game?
Make money, make muscle, learn game. What does that even fuck? Like, we got T Journal Bankai. Thank you for subscribing.
These guys are fucking losers, allegedly.
No, that's not alleged. They're fucking losers.
I can't believe this. Do you know how many women actually want to be with somebody like this?
None.
None.
A lot. There are a lot of women that want to be with me.
There's fucking none. Not even a girl that's at the bottom of the barrel in her life and depression, anxiety, all that stuff.
So,
even her.
You have accepted the truth.
That's hilarious that he thinks that's the case. I would love to see this guy who is talking, but I think I have seen him. He looks like a little bit of a nerd too. It's funny hearing two nerds like think that I'm not getting any and I'm just completely undesirable. When, like, again, objectively, we have proven that who between the two of us has a better SMV, which is sexual marketplace value. It's funny though.
It's not going to look at this guy and be like, "Yeah, this is what I want in my life."
Well, no, they get the gold digger ones. Then they either get, and even like super ugly ass losers, sometimes they'll go for them because they know they could take advantage of them, even if they don't have money. So then these guys will think they hit the lottery when they're just being totally taken advantage of.
Yeah.
But they're okay with it because the woman's hot.
Bro, I can. This guy's projecting hard. Like, he is the one who's been taken advantage of. First of all, you need to put yourself in a situation to be taken advantage of. I am not being taken advantage of anybody. There's no woman coming into my life fleecing me for money, and I'm like paying to keep some chick around. This guy is projecting so hard. It's hilarious. These are all things that has happened to this guy. I can guarantee that.
So his fade on top is looking a little sparse on the side there, just so he knows.
Yeah, I know.
Just so he knows.
Dude, he has that 1996 fade too. Like,
Yeah.
Like, what year is it?
Oh, the camera's on.
Oh, the camera's on the whole time.
Oh, I have a 1996 fade. Oh, what do you have? Oh, you have a bald fucking head, so shut the fuck up.
Say it with me, boys. Make money, make muscles,
make muscles.
Learn game. I'm not even
Learn
trying
game.
to ridicule the man. I'm not even trying to ridicule the man, guys. All right?
He is. He's just trying to make sure he doesn't get banned on YouTube. That's all. He's pulling the Tim Pool right here.
What I'm trying to tell
where he's saying it without saying it.
Tell you is this is your competition, and this is why women are typically jaded when it comes to online. Okay?
Dude, I've talked to so many women that are like, not that they were getting with me, but I'm saying like that I'm friends with that are in the pseudo league, the imaginary league that he's in, and all they can't stand when the dudes are like flexing. As a matter of fact, some of the websites have banned that, and a lot of times the first thing they'll do is like send a dick pic.
Oh God.
And then they wonder why they can't get anybody. It's because you're a fucking, like, no woman goes, "Oh wow, thank you so much. You didn't even say hello. You just showed me your cock. Thank you."
Can I? Well, can I say this? You know Kat that used to be on my show, right?
Kat? No, I don't. Oh yeah, yes.
So if you're just tuning in, I'm also JKB 3 Kilobytes. It's a show that used to be around. There was a girl on that show. I'm friends with her for a very long time. Still friends with her to this day. She tells me everything men do. She's got tons of girlfriends. That's how I actually got all the advice I ever got about dating. And she said to me, and you know, she's a very good-looking girl, and her friends are very good-looking women as well. She said to me that the chances of a girl getting a dick pic and actually enjoying it are basically 1 in a million. Like the chance of you landing some girl who's like horny enough to just.
Where have I said that I like send a dick pic and as your first opening message?
Go out and find that dick is 1 in a million. It's just not happening. Just not fucking happening.
But then those guys wonder why they can't get a date, and then they go to idiots like this to think that, and they probably will give him $500 for a 40-minute Skype session. And seriously, Skype? Like,
well, this guy, like, he's just using Andrew Tate's image. He's using his whole
So I think that's a great point too, because they think that I'm like, They think that I'm fucking basing my entire image off of Andrew Tate, and I've been live streaming like since 2015 doing this. I've been wearing shades on consistently longer than Andrew Tate has. I've been doing that since 2019. I mean, I don't know. I just always liked wearing shades. It's my kind of thing. I think I look good.
Identity of thinking like, oh, I'm this cool guy that gets all these women, like his stupid sign behind him. Don't quit. Do it. What does the sign to the right say? Babe, something?
Hot dude cam, by the way. He's a self-proclaimed hot dude. He's saying that that's a camera on a hot dude. Let that sink in. I really just realized that right now. And he's serious. Like, I would maybe do that as a joke.
And he clearly doesn't know that I fucking do it as a joke. He thinks I'm serious. Oh, don't let this guy find out about Hot Dude Con. Shout out to Aaron Clary's in the chat. $5 super chat says, nice Vietnam vet glasses. Thank you so much. Thank you. I give you the wow. $5. Big money coming in here.
Shut up and take my money.
Steve the Art Guy, $5 super chat. Lots of high IQ noises coming from his soundboard. Total high IQ. Yeah, it's just super cringe.
Because who the fuck would actually say that? Well, here he is.
You know what?
What?
You should give me TeamSpeak right now, and I can put Hot Dude Cam below you.
Yes, hold on. I'll do it.
Are you kidding? Okay, send me it.
It's going to pause for a second, though, the screen share. I don't know why. Well, maybe if I had like a dick pic on here that you wanted to see, you couldn't see it.
Oh, I'd love to see it. Episode of the show, though.
It's episode of the show, I meant to say.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
So, yeah, Abby's sister.
I apologize for that.
And she also has a bunch of, and she has a mug, a coffee mug with a bunch of breasts on it. I don't.
My bad. Here we go.
Okay. He's pausing on my nipples because he wants them, by the way. Just letting you know.
Oh,
he's sitting there eating and just staring at my nipples. It's quite bizarre. Thank you, Ease Monster 87. Like, dude, I have never seen a man make a video and say less.
I don't know what he's doing.
Rich, I'm sexually repressed thinking about Rod Stewart's jizz. I need help. Oh.
Breasts.
Yes.
Rich, you keep yours. Jay's and mine breasts expose. Do not care what else have to say. This guy looks someone who owns strip club and gives hand jobs all around.
No, I'm not
And can we get
guy.
DSP snort back again on
at all?
For wash your balls, sure.
Okay.
Why is it not full screen?
But you have to ask yourself, what kind of woman are you going to attract if you look like this? Okay.
Allegedly.
Dude, can you unpause and pause too, Jade, or no?
No, I'm not in yet.
Oh, you're not in yet. Okay.
Oh, the camera's on. No, not yet.
This guy is he's speaking to a delusional audience. Like, you can get women and not like, because here let me give this guy a fun fact. There's a lot of dudes who don't have washboard abs that get good looking women.
Yeah, I'm one of them. I never said you need washboard abs. I just say you can't look like this, like fucking a clinically obese, like just not healthy looking individual.
Fat and get good looking women. Like he's grifting to this delusional audience that like probably goes for, I think we watched in an Andrew Tate video where they go for like he was like looking at these women like, yeah, the guy needs to make $200,000 a year. They need to drive this kind of car. Like, yeah, dude.
I think he's talking about Fresh and Fit.
Dude, if you're trying to go for those kind of women, you're going to have a miserable life because they're just going to extort you and never talk to you again, or just empty your pockets and never talk to you again. But there's these guys that's like the only kind of women that's like the ideal woman. And then it's funny, like they see like those like FaZe Clan guys. I said this in a YouTube stream, and they're like with this hot woman, and they end up breaking up with him. And all these like little I can't say that word. It's a good thing I stopped myself. It's Twitch. They're like, why would you break up with her? She's so hot. I'm like, dude, I'm sure she's probably fucking nuts.
Breasts.
I've been with women with
this
breasts.
This guy looks like he wants to guzzle Ron Jeremy's cum by the gallon LMAO.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You guys are savage. Like, dude, I'm thinking of the woman right now. She was hot, but she was fucking...
Okay, let's skip ahead. Okay, let's just play.
Insane. If she even thought I was looking at anybody, man, she would like not talk to me for days. Big ups, Liquid. What's up, man? Who became a black sheep? Thank you for becoming a subscriber. We're now at 785. If we hit 1,000, I'm going to shave my beard and sit on a goddamn cake.
Breasts.
And breasts, too.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Ah, see, I have the spam filter on, but Butthole Surfer, thank you for the $1.
And what's going on up in the head? Okay. What's going on?
I love it.
This guy's nuts.
He is Monster 87.
If you allow yourself to get this big, it's not something good, I'll tell you that much.
Dude, I wonder, like, what... First off, he doesn't realize that I was 420 pounds at one point.
I do.
And lost a bunch of weight. Secondly, you're saying because of my vices, it's just so bizarre. Like, how do you know what's going on in my head, man? How do you know? I don't know what's going on in your head.
I mean, it's pretty evident what's going on in your head. Like, you have low self-respect and low value appropriated to yourself if you're going to allow yourself to get this big and think, yeah, this is okay. Like, not taking control, not saying, like, oh, wait, I have breasts and I'm a man. I should probably do something about this. Like, those breasts don't just appear overnight. Like, this is a gradual thing. You don't get fat overnight. That's why you don't get fit overnight. So that's what I was saying. Like, yeah, something probably not fully, okay upstairs. You know what I mean? So then I'm going to skip ahead to 4920 because he just babbles on here about fucking cheese dust. I don't know. We got a super chat. Ryan C., $10 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, MLD.
Shut up and take my money.
MLD's breakdown. Calm, cool, collected. Rich's breakdown. 6th grade humor. Feminist talking points. Flailing in the wind. Sad. Thanks for everything you do, Emily. Thank you so much. And notice how everybody, like, none of your guys' names are like Butthole Surfer and, like, you know, like Mother's Basement Spurg 69 says, let's smoke weed, man. Like, I teach a message of excellence to people. Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. Like, I teach men to be above average. That's what I teach men. Okay? And this guy just doesn't get it. That's just the bottom line. He just doesn't get it.
Other people that don't get it.
Look at his neck. That's a weird neck.
All right, so wait. All right, you may know this, a determined hero, because he...
It's called a thick neck from wrestling, but guy. Come on.
Took his shirt off on a stream. That won't mean I'm violating terms of service, right?
Someone answer us quick.
Yeah.
Is our career over?
Right. And get away with it. Okay, that's with the gym pump. I think I look pretty good, honestly. I don't think I look disgusting. I think I look pretty good.
Yeah, I give him a...
I look like a man.
I give him a solid 4 out of 10.
But you look like this.
I give that an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I got those. My nipples are nicer. Imagine, Abby, hey, Rich, send Jay the picture of my little sister breast.
Okay, anyways, let's skip ahead to 5101.
Shut up and take my money.
We've got another super chat. Okay, let me just take a look here. The super chat comes from Steve Yard Guy, $5 super chat. Can't say enough. Complete teenage pothead humor, and we're supposed to think highly of him because being 420 pounds before, whack. Yeah, like I said, yeah, I don't know. You guys are being savage in the chat. It's pretty funny. Ridoku says, a man who incorporates 10% of MLD's message is making positive moves. A man who takes 10% of this slob's message is literally dying. Yeah, not good. Not good. Who do you think is going to live longer? Me or Rich?
Doing to this delusional base to essentially scam them.
Yeah.
Trying to show you. He has that as his average body type. Okay?
Okay. What's
I'm
happening?
trying this. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Well, now it's modern life taming. It's no longer a hot dude cam. What happened?
No, it's back.
Oh, now it's back to hot dude cam. Now I feel better.
Tell me lies. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet.
Remember, I wanted to say, imitation is the highest form of flattery. I'm glad he's got a hot dude cam. Maybe because you know what's funny is earlier today, and I have a clip of it here. He started watching me, and he says, "Oh wait, this guy's starting to make sense." Actually, let me see if I can find the clip real quick. My editor found it because thank God for my team going through all this man's childish tirades because it's just like too much for me. Yeah, here we go. So that you can hear it. He says it early in one of his streams.
You're going to put weight on. You're going to put fat on. It's 100%. God damn it. Why are you right about everything today?
So
You're gonna put weight on. You're gonna put fat on. It's 100%. God, this guy. God damn it! Why are you right about everything today?
yeah, so he was agreeing with me pretty hard today on the first third of like his stream as well. You know, my message is I don't hate this guy. I'm willing to help any man out. Like, you know, and dude, this guy could use my help, and I'd help him. It's that simple. And you know, you can only run from the truth for so long. He's starting to say like, damn, he's starting to make sense, and I know I make sense. I know I'm right.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
Now,
my dick has more muscles than you have a really muscular dick. I really wonder how much of his ass the tickle motherfucker really gets. Oh yeah, a lot of times they talk a big game, dude. I mean,
he doesn't get any.
I'm semi. I mean, I'm okay. What is like what they have that's a step above? That would be average. It's like a little extra or whatever. Fine. You want to say that I should have put that? Fine. But who get like, dude?
That's not a little extra. That's a lot extra.
I could shop. I'm average. I could shop at Macy's and not shop at the big and tall shop. How about that?
Can we
How
tell
about
them the
that being
secret?
the litmus test? Yeah.
The secret, guys. The secret.
I mean, a person like that who's saying like they have an average body in his size, that's delusional. That's delusional. That's not average.
Is really this. The secret is that looks, in terms of just physical looks, don't mean jack shit at a certain age. They don't mean shit.
Physical looks don't mean jack shit at a certain age. Okay. Right. So again, I present you with Exhibit A here. Okay. Voters age 44 and below. So 18 to 44 of the females are the ones who are voting. Clearly, looks do matter because again, 22 said no to him. Okay. This is like literally the demographic he says that looks doesn't matter. I mean, maybe you talk about women 45 and up because I could set the parameters for that as well. These are just two nerds who are coping because they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
I mean, looks do mean so you have to be attracted to the person. Like that's silly.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that there's always going to be somebody out there that's going to find you attractive if you are looking for it. It's that simple. Because
yeah, that's just some Disney bullshit advice. Like, there's someone out there who's going to find you attractive. Why don't you just be attractive and have like a larger audience to pick from?
Because realistically, it's about personality. And if you're looking for a breast or a relationship,
look, it's scammed or taint. Bet you my left leg this guy has his mommy tell him a bedtime story and make his chalk sea milk.
Dude, no, this is the guy that he would be at the bar, like if you were with a bunch of friends and he were like a high school friend with him, like sure in high school he may have been the guy who got laid a lot and he still thinks he's in high school.
I'm so glad he thinks I'm a high school Chad. That's funny.
But you would probably see him at the bar at like a reunion and be like, oh fuck, he's not going to stop talking for like 6 hours about how great he is. I've met this guy before.
Has he talked about his body count?
Oh, dude. He's the kind of person that if he gets laid, he would make sure that you knew in 7 like he would text you and then he would tell you about every single detail of it. Clancy Monocubi. I've met guys like him before, and it's like, and if you try to get a word in, they'll stop you like, yeah, whatever. Okay, back to me now.
Yeah, it's all one.
You only be like people like that. They only treat you like that in a conversation if you don't stick up for yourself. So he's just telling on himself how he's kind of a pushover in social conversations as well.
Chat. They think they're king shit. Push your body counts into the chat.
Clancy Mono is that against terms? We don't even know what the fuck's against terms of service here. Our nipples, they're not. I check about nipples. Shirts taken off. People are saying it's fine. It's not.
On the spot, I can't do that. I'm not good at accents.
I barely can, and I'm from New York.
Now, if you're a guy,
forget about it.
If you're a guy out there watching me,
which I'm sure it's nothing but guys watching you. Not saying we're at 790 subscribers too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some woman watching this.
You're doing your best. Let me move your. As you can see.
Yeah, you got to make sure you move your hot guy cam.
He's kind of like squeezing into his. Are those Lululemon? He's got some like stretchy pants going on.
This is
what
amazing.
Is this? This is like the slowest stream I've ever watched.
Yeah, a lot of these dudes like, and no wonder why. Rat Punks is gifting 10 subs.
Hey,
now we are at 800.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
I love it.
You could stare at my
fitness.
I love. Oh my god.
That's also not necessary.
I mean,
it's life.
He says his fitness is not important.
I love it.
I love it. Alan
JD,
Jones.
Oh, sorry, Alan Jones
is another subscriber. Thank you. We got SSJ Derp. All right, let's get back to my amazing physique. Yeah, what the fuck pants were I wearing? They were that tight.
I love it.
I mean, if you want to have a good sex life, you have to prioritize fitness.
I love. Oh my god.
That's also not necessary.
Right.
I mean, look, from
being fit is not necessary for a good sex life. Great. That's what these guys are saying. So you can be a fat fuck. Your dick's going to work fine. Your fat's not going to be hanging all over her. You're not going to stink because you have your fat rolls hanging over fat rolls, accumulating sweat and dirt under there. Ugh.
I love it.
Like, I'm like 287 now, okay? From 402, is it easier to fuck? Hell yes. But this guy's making
I love it.
287. He's 13 pounds away from 300 pounds, and he's calling himself average.
You know, like no one, unless you have washboard abs and a 12-inch dick, no one's ever getting laid. And stupid motherfuckers believe that.
Yeah, that's not true.
Pickle Ham, thank you for gifting 2 subs. I appreciate it.
Good, guys.
Hey kids, it's Scamdrew Taint for a mere than $1,000. I'll send you a piece of paper with my fake dating tips on it. For a second mortgage on your home, you get a 1-minuet chat session on AOL Messenger.
Dude, you're only partially exaggerating. Wait, DBZ. Like, wait till you may have seen, because you obviously follow me on YouTube. I know you're in my streams all the time, but for the motherfuckers who haven't seen it, just wait. Like, you're going to shit yourself. Like, I'm not trying to, like, build up and be melodramatic. It's ridiculous how much of a scam artist this guy is. Just wait.
Okay.
I love it.
This is not an average body type. Maybe in America it is, but this certainly isn't.
Bro, I know fat dudes who have like 10 out of 10 women. It's not all like this guy's making you think.
I love it.
It's just baffling. And then there's
personality.
I know fat dudes who have 10 out of 10 women. Yeah, and how many fat dudes do you know that are living like a miserable, sexless existence? You leave that out. He's taking the exception and saying it's the rule. And that's just disingenuous to the average person who's watching.
And then there's these Dylan Bacon has gifted 3 subs. Thank you so much. And then these misguided dudes who have like they follow this idiot and he leads them down this path of misery. And
lead you guys down a path of misery, right?
Sad thing is because they don't know any better. A lot of times they'll keep throwing cash at him, and he's there to take it. We need to wait for that part because I'm ruining it if I keep talking.
Yeah,
I love it.
And if you want a dating life,
yeah, I'm going to change that to something less intrusive instead of the I love it. So I didn't realize everyone's giftable. I'm not complaining.
You know what it should be? Just Carlos going, woo!
Yeah. You'll have to record one for me.
Yeah, I'll send you that later.
Wow. She's a looker. Your grandparents, the first thing they said to you, wow, she's a looker. How did you land her? People are terrible.
I love it.
Jesus Christ. And the funniest thing is some of the most judgmental people are just like, I'm not even talking internally, like they're not great looking either. It's like, why are you out? What leg do you have to stand on? You know what I'm saying? It's just baffling, dude.
Like this, you're not.
I love it.
Fat ass. Thank you.
So anyways, I'm not going to sit here for the next 2.5, 3 hours going through this low IQ stream. Okay. So I'll just let you guys be the ones who make the decision at home, right? That is the basis of his attack. And the thing is, that was one of 3 multi-hour live streams. So clearly he is triggered about what I have said about him. And like I said, objectively speaking, I got nothing against this guy at all. I just think that he gives awful dating advice. And I said that, him trying to say like it's okay to be fat and have a successful dating life, that's so objectively wrong. That's like the most biggest delusional cope I've ever seen. It's honestly very, very, very sad to watch because the guy's like clearly delusional. He clearly is telling people, 287 pounds, you can still get girls, which you can. But let me ask you something. Same guy, 187 pounds, who's getting more chicks? Who's having a better quality sex life from a general standpoint? Steve the Yard Guy, $5 super chats. All I'm hearing from the tech is we'll never self-improve, so we hate on guys who do. Exactly. So, yeah, Colonel Sanders in the chat, he says, I'm miserable because of you. I've doubled my income in less than a year. I increased my gains by 60% and have talked to more women in 3 years than in my entire life. Yeah, exactly. John P., good to see you. Haven't seen you around, big man. Hope you're doing okay. That's it. That's what I've wanted to show you guys. So I'm gonna leave it there. Rich, you're probably gonna watch this whole thing. I would totally talk to you. You said you wanted me to have me on your stream, and you wanted to have a conversation with me. My team has reviewed your videos. You said that multiple times. I'd love to talk to you. Hit me up. Send me a DM on Instagram. It's Hot Dude Life. Whatever one you sent it to is wrong, or you lied about sending that to me on Instagram. But it's Hot Dude Life. HOTDUDELIFE. And that's it. And I'm just gonna sign off with my traditional sign off. Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. Peace out.